The unmistakable Cristiano Ronaldo. He scored 4 in his last 3. What will he produce today? Stay with us on EA TV. Well, the atmosphere has been building up all day long, and we're almost ready for kickoff here at Stamford Bridge. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we have FA Cup action to bring you from the round of 16 just moments away. It's Chelsea up against Newcastle United.
Well, Derek, when you get to this stage of the tournament, 90 minutes away from a place in the last 8, you can expect a game full of passion, endeavour and a large amount of skill. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
Well, Timo Werner, a high-quality striker, whatever way you analyse it. In the context of this game, what do you expect to see from him, Stuart?
Well, he's playing with great confidence at the moment. 3 goals in the last 3 games. He looks a real threat whenever he gets the ball, and I'm sure he'll add to that tally today.
And a look at the Chelsea starting 11.
Well, they're playing with a 5-2-3, as we can see it here. But I think at times we'll see one of the centre-backs stepping forward into midfield, just to make sure they don't get outnumbered in that central area.
So the starting 11 for Newcastle United.
Well, in this shape, their 2 holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the 2 centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
And so the battle commences. And the referee blows for a foul. Well, no card from the referee, Stuart.
Well, I think it's good refereeing. He's just letting everybody know who's in charge here.
And taking it away. It comes to nothing in the end. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Ziyech. And a shooting chance for Conte. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Very good reading of the game to win possession back. Moving it forward. Ziyech. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Shelby. Here's Ronaldo. Well read to ease the pressure. A very effective clearance. Conte. Here's Hernandez. Porto. Firing it towards goal. Well, credit to him for trying it. Didn't miss by much. Emil Kraft. Ball with Shelby. Mkhitaryan. Ronaldo. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Ziyech. You've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Using space on the opposite flank now. Werner, able to deal with the threat. Well, great read there to intercept. Beautiful pass. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. Barkley. Well, going for power and so close to finding the net. Lodeiro read it superbly to take back possession. And the decision offside here. Christensen. It's with Hakim Ziyech. Well, possession is the watchword inside their own territory. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. It's a weighted pass. Not going to get away with that because it's offside here.
And he shouldn't be offside there. He's gone too early. And that's a waste of a great opportunity.
Miazga. Abdul Rahman Baba. Portu. Conte. Great opportunity. He's got to score. And missing the chance to give them a bit of breathing space.
Well, that should have made it more comfortable, shouldn't it? But it's a wasted opportunity.
Henrik Mkhitaryan. Ronaldo. Now Mkhitaryan. Can he get them level? Oh, it was there for him.
Well, it's not a good finish, is it? That was a glorious opportunity.
Conte. Ziyech. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Conte. Ziyech! And quite simply wide of the target. An important interception. Ronaldo. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Porto. Can they hit on the break? Porto. Well, it wasn't the best piece of finishing, in all honesty. Goal kick.
Yeah, it was all good until that final effort. Just shows you how devastating they can be on the break, though.
Emil Kraft. Shelby. Now with Mkhitaryan. Oh, fancy footwork. Isco. And the danger cleared. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind. But he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Ziyech. A message delivered from the referee to the fourth official. 3 minutes on the board. Werner. And Ross Barkley at the ready. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Robbed them. And so the first half draws to a close here in West London. And so the battle commences. Ziyech. And a shooting chance for Conte. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement. Porto. Firing it towards goal. Well, going for power and so close to finding the net. He's got to score! And missing the chance to give them a bit of breathing space.
Well, that should have made it more comfortable, shouldn't it? But it's a wasted opportunity.
Now Mkhitaryan. Oh, it was there for him.
Well, it's not a good finish, is it? That was a glorious opportunity.
Ziyech! And quite simply wide of the target. Porto. Well, it's advantage Chelsea after the first 45 minutes, but a long way from being decided. James. Miazga. Now with Ross Barkley. Lucas Hernandez. Porto. Conte. Not unable to make anything of the cross. Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan. But ultimately up a cul-de-sac. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Chelsea taking on Watford. Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. Cristiano Ronaldo. Regained possession. Ziyech. Timo Werner. Well, Newcastle with the ball again. That is how to apply the pressure. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Christensen. Now with Ross Barkley. Excellent challenge. Really good interception. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Conte. Chance here. Cross blocked.
Substitution for Newcastle United.
Here it is now, a substitution.
Number 10, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming onto the pitch, number 19, Timo Werner.
And over it comes. It comes to absolutely nothing. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Newcastle United taking on Brighton. Sloppy in possession, Isco. And fed forwards. Targets available, cross comes in. Well, it didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. And a throw-in forthcoming. Matty Longstaff. Newcastle moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Played into the centre. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? And Chelsea have done it! It's going to be so difficult to stop them now.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. So 2-0 now. Ziyech. Barkley. It's opening up for them. It's with Hakim Ziyech. Body in the way. Well, not far away from full time, but really you've got to say, Stuart, disappointing from a Newcastle perspective.
Well, there's been a real lack of energy right from the start of the game.
Certainly look at this, Stuart, an opportunity, and turned onto the woodwork. Not the pass he had in mind. Ciro Immobile. And return to Immobile. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. 10 minutes left for play. And breaking at pace with menace. Excellent challenge. He went in so dangerously with that tackle. Now, the referee is the man everyone's looking at. And the early shower, this is going to be a real test of their mettle.
Well, it's a straight red and rightly so. But how will they replace him? They've got to reorganise now.
Not a great pass. He's got the right idea with that pass. Can he keep his composure? Well, negligent in front of goal. No two ways about that. And very deftly cut out. Dangerous looking through ball. Mkhitaryan. Is it going to be Mkhitaryan? Chance maybe. Well, threat over for now. And just losing control of the ball. And it will be a throw-in. And it is substitution time at this juncture. Not just from one side, but from both.
Substitution for Newcastle United. Coming off the pitch, number 22, Matthew Longstaff.
How about the cross?
Onto the pitch, number 9, Pierre-Emerick
Aubameyang. Now Immobile. And a fine tackle. And 3 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Werner. He's played it over to the near post. Well, didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. Aubameyang. And so the end of this particular contest, the end of this particular tie. And it's good news for Chelsea fans everywhere, because Chelsea are the side to progress.
Yeah, I thought it was a fairly comfortable win in the end. They played really attractive football at times, and there were some good individual performances. They'll certainly be happy going into the next round.
Well, he is a player with the capacity to enthrall Timo Werner. Let's get your assessment as regards his performance in this game.
Yeah, not much more you could ask for, really. Plenty of effort, a goal, and most importantly, the right result. He should be happy with today.
Ziyech, and a shooting chance for Conte. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Porto.
Firing it towards goal. Well, going for power and so close to finding the net. He's got to score! And missing the chance to give them a bit of breathing space.
Well, that should have made it more comfortable, shouldn't it? But it's a wasted opportunity.
Now Mkhitaryan. Oh, it was there for him.
Well, it's not a good finish, is it? That was a glorious opportunity.
Ziyech! And quite simply wide of the target.
Porto.
sufficiently imaginative. And Chelsea have done it. It's going to be so difficult to stop them now. Excellent challenge.
Just a couple of questions for you. Thank you for answering the questions.
Thanks, guys. We're going to get started with the questions now. You ready? Okay, guys, we'll be wrapping up now. Thank you for attending.
The unmistakable Cristiano Ronaldo. 3 goals in his last 3 games. He's in sparkling form. We'll have the action on EA TV. And a warm welcome on a very pleasant day for football in the northeast of England. The venue is St James's Park. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Newcastle United, and they take on Brighton.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got 2 good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
So the starting 11 for Newcastle United.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward? And how deep will they come out of possession? They're going to be key to this formation.
And the team selected for Brighton and Hove Albion.
Well, it's a defensive-looking lineup, but if the wing-backs break forward, the midfield can get close to the front pair, and the front 2 can link up with each other, they should still cause problems today.
And now they get the ball rolling. Takes on the shot. Well, it wasn't quite the quality of shot that we were all anticipating. And that's an important intervention. Happy to take on the shot. Well, really fine goalkeeping. Good diving stop. Shelby. Here's Ronaldo. Matty Longstaff. And the referee wasn't going to let that go. Well, the Magpies flying high on the goal-scoring front, and the record speaks for itself.
Well, their forwards should be full of confidence. They've been in fantastic form of late, and it bodes well for the neutrals today. Hopefully, we're in for an entertaining match.
And intercepting it. Well, I think understandable that many of us in the media were very interested in João Moutinho ahead of today's game. If reports are to be believed, this could be his final season.
Oh, what a great chance this is, Derek.
And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Williams. Yves Bissouma has it. Very good reading of the game to win possession back. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Cross could be useful. Not messing around with that clearance. Well, acres of space out wide for Newcastle. That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. A sloppy pass. Could be dangerous. And the cross into the middle. And the problem not completely solved. Well, they survived the attack. Enoch Mwepu. Breel Embolo. Possession and patience, the watchwords. It comes to absolutely nothing. Mkhitaryan with the cross. The clearance wasn't decisive.
Happy birthday to the cutest football player, Bobby Jeffries. Happy birthday from
And Ronaldo sends it in. The attack carried promise, but petered out. Embolo. Breel Embolo. Now with Mkhitaryan. Getting the ball forward. And here it is for Isco. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
Well, a second goal for them here.
Number 48, Isco.
Well, an easy one to cut out, really.
Well, those stats tell you everything. Newcastle have enjoyed the majority of possession, and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football, and they look like scoring more.
Teemu Pukki. Can he finish? That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
And over comes the corner. Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Isco. Cristiano Ronaldo. Couldn't hang on to it, Newcastle. Embolo. Now can they make something happen? Chance to reduce the arrears. A goal! And it's very much game on here.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defenders so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
Goal for
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. A lot of forward thrust here from Ronaldo. Now, what can he do from this excellent position? But quick thinking defensively. And on the cusp of the half-time interval, the story of Newcastle United in front. Stuart, what have you made of their performance?
Yeah, it's certainly been an open game, but on the balance of play, I think they do deserve their lead. They just had that...
Has a go! Well, they couldn't keep it. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Can they take advantage of the situation? Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, half-time it is here, and Newcastle United with the lead. What have you made of them?
Well, we talked before the game about their ability to score goals, and they've looked so threatening again. The understanding between the midfield players and forwards has been brilliant, but they'll probably need to add another in the second 45 minutes if they're to win this game.
And now they get the ball rolling.
Oh, what a great chance this is, Derek.
And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back. Can he finish? That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
Now can they make something happen? Chance to reduce the arrears. A goal! ball, and it's very much game on here. So the second half is underway. Newcastle United have the lead, but this is a long way from being settled. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Ronaldo! That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
Playing it in. Just the clearance that was needed. Ronaldo. High quality defending. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, here's one for you to look forward to. The first leg of the Europa League round of 16 tie on EA TV. It's Newcastle United taking on Bayer Leverkusen.
Well, first leg...
Williams! And he's fired it against the post.
Well, it was certainly a chance to get back into the game. And you have to say they're a bit unfortunate. But they do need to finish off one of these chances.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, they know they need to stop him. Straight offside, but only just.
Substitution for Newcastle United.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match.
Number 10, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming onto the pitch, number 19, Ciro Immobile.
Embolo. Options in the middle. Not at all problematic for the goalkeeper. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Brighton and Hove Albion taking on Leicester City. Isco. Well, they have it again. 30 minutes left for play. Defensive efficiency personified. Mkhitaryan. Ciro Immobile. Possession one. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And let's give credit to the defending. Well, that is how to play advantage. Matty Longstaff. Well, the attack looks promising. Isco unable to outfox the defender. Breel Embolo. Enoch Mwepu. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Ciro Immobile. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Embolo. Chance to cross. Well, the cross was deep, a little too deep. Williams. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper, and the danger averted. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution.
Benjamin Pavard. Coming onto the pitch, number 32, Karen Watts.
Trying to deliver it accurately. And a time for calm on the ball. And the referee has awarded the free kick. He tried to play advantage, but it wasn't forthcoming. Well, just a warning on this occasion. Might have decided to hand out the yellow card. Just 15 minutes remaining. Couldn't hang on to it. Sven Botman on the offensive. Not to be in terms of the finish. Shelby. Oh, lovely incisive pass. Immobile! Unable to put the seal on victory.
Well, what a chance, Derek. That was the game right there. Well, these Newcastle fans are certainly playing their part here. The noise inside this stadium has been incredible. Surely the players will see this through.
They've given it away. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. Well, it is a booking, and not his first offence.
Well, the referee has lost patience with him. He's committed far too many fouls.
Substitution for Newcastle United. Coming off the pitch, number 22, Matthew Long.
Substitution time it is here.
Number 15, Mohamed Al-Nabi.
Oh, he's really opened them up here. And the ball is loose. Oh, splendid save.
And it gives them some hope here. Not long left, though.
Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And he's fired over the corner. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Could be a chance to break here. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? It is to be a throw-in. Mwepu. Defending by example. Well, a chance, but he couldn't take advantage of it. Williams. Oh, moving it nicely. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. This could level it, but denied by the keeper. And at this late stage in the proceedings, it could be highly significant.
Well, it could be a huge moment, Derek. So little time left now.
And he read it well. Braille Embolo. And here they come, still pressing for an equaliser. Dunk. And there goes the final whistle. It is a happy story as far as Newcastle are concerned. 3 points for them. What did you make of it all?
Well, it was close, but as we mentioned before the game, their ability to score is second to none. And even though they weren't at their very best today, they still came up with 2 important goals. Oh, what a great chance this is, Derek.
And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back. Can he finish? That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
Now can they make something happen? Chance to reduce the arrears. A goal! And it's very much game on here. Ronaldo! That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
Oh, good reflexes from the keeper and the danger averted. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitute. On the offensive. Not to be in terms of the finish. Immobile! Unable to put the seal on victory.
Well, what a chance, Derek. That was the game right there.
They've given it away. Well, it is a booking and not his first offence. And the ball is loose. Oh, splendid save.
And it gives them some hope here. Not long left, though.
Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll not... Surely! Defending by example. Well, a chance, but he couldn't take advantage of it.
Time for just a few questions. No further questions, thanks.